Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. So I got another little repotting video for you today. Got a selection of plants here that I've grown from seed. I featured a few of these in the past when I did a previous repotting video. I'll put the link to that one up above and in the description below if you want to go back and see how much these have grown since then. Also, before we start, I'd just like to apologise if I sound a bit nasally in this video. I've had bad allergies lately because of the high pollen that's around. So yeah, apologies for that. Anyway, let's make a start on unpotting some of these, cleaning the roots up and getting them into some bigger pots. First up, this awesome 5-headed Gymnocalycium mahanovici. 5 heads coming from one single growing point. Could potentially separate them, but I'm just going to let it do its thing and grow as is. Get it unpotted. Looks like a very nice healthy root system. So as always, what I like to do is just clean away all the old substrate from the roots. You of course don't have to, this is just something I've always done when it comes to repotting. I think opening up the root system like this is more beneficial to the plant for several reasons which I've mentioned in the past, like inspecting the roots for pests and disease, any root bound issues, and also ensures proper root establishment in the new pot. Okay, that's that one all cleaned up. Next up is this seed-grown Gymnocalycium platygonum. I think these ones have more tuberous root systems on them from what I remember. Again, just clean all the old mix away. And yeah, you can see there, this gymno has more of a taproot to it. Next up is one of the older plants I've grown from seed, getting on for about 7 years old this one, and is in bud as well. I wouldn't normally repot a plant that's coming into bud, but this has actually already flowered a few times this year already, so I'm not too worried about that. Bit more spiky this one, so I need to handle it a bit more carefully. Ow, yeah, spines are pretty vicious on this one. Nice healthy root system again. Next up, which I'm definitely not going to touch with my hands, is this Mammillaria sinellis. One of my favourite mammillarias, this one. Used to be quite common in the past in garden centres and nurseries, but has become a little bit more elusive in recent years. Flowers on these are red, but I've also got the albiflora variety with white flowers. Next is another gymno, this Horrida hybrid. Although looking at it, it looks more like a Baldianum. Hasn't flowered yet, so it'll be interesting to see what colour they are. This one has quite thick roots as well. And this is another reason I like to clean all the old soil away, getting these little bits of lava rock and things unstuck from the base and the stem of the plant. As the plant grows, these can become embedded in there and actually cut into the plant, which could potentially let bacteria and infection in, which could ultimately lead to root rot, and we don't want that. Yeah, nice chunky taproot on this one as well. And then finally is this Parodia buiningi. Lovely form on this one. Spines are pretty sharp on this one as well, so it'll be easier to grip with the big tweezers. Wow, pretty desperate to be repotted, this one. Okay, the mix I'm using here is a bit different. Because these plants live in my grow tent under a grow light, I've started using a slightly different mix for them. In here is 1 part cocoa coir, 1 part John Innes No. 2 compost, 1 part pumice, 1 part Kiadama, 1 part horticultural grit and 1 part horticultural sharp sand. And so far the other plants I have in this mix in the grow tent are doing nicely. A little bit of osmocott in there as well. Pop the plant in. Give the pot a tap as well, help that mix settle down. And use the trusty skewer as well. First one done, so I'll get the others potted up and top dressed and show you at the end. And there we go, all done. Top dressed them with some lava rock as well to finish them off. And as always, I won't water these for at least a week. Gives the roots time to heal up. So I hope you enjoyed this little repotting. I know there's been a few of them recently, but I know some of you do enjoy the repotting videos. But there'll be some different videos coming up next, so stay tuned for those. So if you did enjoy, please remember to like and comment. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You'll be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salam pop alam. Bye for now.